To the veterans out there, thank you for serving your country. Thank you for continuing to serve your country. Thank you for being my brother and sister. I salute you. What's going on, guys? So there's been some messages left on the channel over the last couple weeks about the content changing. And some of you deserve answers to why. The answer is simply this. Our country is going to hell in a handbasket. And there's a few people talking about it, but there's not enough noise. Some of you guys want only automotive content and nothing else, and you're selfish like that. But there's other things going on that are much bigger than automotive content. A friend of mine the other day brought up a good point, and he said, if your car fails, no big deal, you get it fixed, right, in the grand scheme of things. If your country fails, what the hell are you going to do then? If you're not putting what's going on in this world a priority over your selfish needs and wants, then you're part of the problem. There's a few people on here that have expressed, man, I've been following you for years, the automotive content, this and that, and everything else, and now you're covering all this migrant political stuff and things of this nature, and it's just not something I'm behind. Well, that's fine. Every one of the videos are titled a certain way for you to actually see what the video is about. Why would you click on a video that you're not interested in? To leave a comment and waste your time in this when you just got through saying that you don't have time to put into that type of stuff. Well, you obviously do have time because you're here complaining about something and you're leaving a comment on something that's clearly labeled. It's not something that you're interested in, but then you take your time to put into that. It makes no sense. And some of you know who you are. You know that you're complaining and your concerns are BS. You know that. You know you're part of the problem. Because you don't care enough about this country to actually worry about what's going on. Well, some of us do. Some of us care about what's going on. Some of us care about the things that are happening to our country. Some of you may not care if you're being controlled by communist people. Some of you may not care if the world falls apart around you, as long as it doesn't affect you. I get it. But that's not what I'm about. This is my channel. This is my content. It is automotive. It is my life. And it is everything else that's going on in the world as well. I have a platform of over 92,000 people, 93,000 people to follow me because they are interested in my life and what I have to say. This channel has never 100% been about strictly automotive. There's always been tidbits of my opinions on things and things that I've seen, and clapping back at trolls and just about my life in general when I was down in Louisiana in the country and stuff. And then when I moved, a lot of you have been here for that journey, through that journey with me from the very beginning. And it never one time has it ever been 100% automotive. Never. And I've grown a pretty good audience base. So for those of you that want to be selfish and you want to tell me about how you don't want to see anything else other than automotive content, and you want to complain about things because you don't want the migrant stories, you don't want to see the videos of me in the streets interviewing people, going behind the scenes and actually taking you to the stuff when nobody else is doing that. I'm right here in the middle of it. And you can get it raw and fresh from me, then you should be ashamed on yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Just for the simple fact that you'd be so selfish to tell somebody, I only want to see automotive content. I don't care about what's going on in the rest of the world. We just don't have time for that because we're too busy taking care of our families. Well, guess what? You being too busy taking care of your family is going to end up coming to an end. You better start paying attention to what's going on and start being more active in what's going on and trying to educate and get the message out there. I'm doing it. You're not. So what room do you have to tell me that I should be putting out specific content to suit your needs? None. Zero. While I'm actively in the streets doing stuff about this, and you're sitting at home on your couch, behind closed doors, not getting involved, not doing anything, how do you have any authority whatsoever to tell me what I should be putting out and not be putting out? None. And if you don't have time to put into this type of stuff, if it's not automotive related, then why are you putting time into it to complain about it? You're being hypocritical. You do have time. You just don't want somebody to talk about things that you're not interested in because you're selfish. It's exactly what it comes down to. But the majority of you here do support me, and you are seeing the channel grow lately. And the majority of you have also come forward and said, dude, automotive content was great, but this is what we need right now. Our country is a wreck right now, and this is exactly what we need. We need more people with your tenure and stature and ability to get the message out there to be talking about this, because it's the only way people are going to actually start to wake up, is by getting the message out there more and more and getting more people active. So for the few of you out there that don't like it, leave. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to be a part of change, or if you don't want to be a part of supporting somebody that's trying to get the message out there to try to make people wake up, then leave. You're not my people. Go somewhere else. But those of you that do support me and do want me to continue doing what I'm doing, that are behind me exposing and getting to the bottom of this and talking and interviewing people in the streets and going behind the scenes, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Those of you that don't support me, and you don't support some kind of change and somebody doing something about what's going on, then you don't belong here. And I don't want you here. Thank you. But I do want patriots here. I do want Americans here. Immigrant Americans here. African Americans here. Latino Americans. Asian Americans. You know, any type of American at all. They're all Americans to me. I want all of you here. I want to be a voice that could possibly help your community, or you, or us in the United States here. But I don't want to be a part of the people's lives that don't support the message of trying to make change. Be blessed. Have a great day.